What is silicon? Silicon is the second most abundant element on Earth. It does not occur in nature as a pure element, but mainly as silicate, 75%, and silicic acid, or silicon dioxide, 12%. Silicates are very solid and stable silicon acid compounds such as silicon oxide and silicon dioxide. Other elements may also be present in this silicon-oxygen compound, such as aluminum, in clinoptilolite zeolite, bentonite, or montmorillonite. Examples of other silica structures are quartz, rock crystal, amethyst, rose quartz, diatomite, basalt, mica, feldspar, opal, or smoky quartz.
Is silicon dangerous or toxic? Elemental silicon is non-toxic to humans. Silicon and silicon dioxide are very important for humans, animals, and plants due to their properties and functions. However, the amount of silicon in humans decreases significantly with age. Colloidal silicon and ionic silicon. Pure elemental silicon can be produced in two different ways. Colloidal silicon or a colloidal dispersion can be produced in a high voltage plasma process or with a high energy short pulse laser. An ionic silicon solution, which contains no colloids however, can be produced through electrolysis.
Colloidal silicon and ionic silicon. It's important to know that colloidal silicon and ionic silicon solutions are not the same. Ionic silicon, produced by electrolysis, is often labeled as a colloidal silicon, which is not correct by definition. Either we are talking about colloidal silicon, derived from high voltage plasma production, or an ionic silicon solution, derived from electrolysis. Colloidal silicon means the smallest particles are smaller than 20 nanometers are freely suspended in a medium like water, which is called a colloidal dispersion. Ionic silicon means silicon ions are electrically charged and reactive. They are dissolved, which is called an ionic solution.
Silicon and silicon acid compounds. Over 800 different silicon compounds have been discovered to date. Silicon compounds with biological relevance. Silicon oxide, silicon dioxide, monosilica or monosilicic acid or orthosilicic acid, colloidal silicon dioxide or colloidal silica, polymeric silicon dioxide, crystalline silicon dioxide, or silicon oxygen compounds with other elements. Silicon as a metalloid is of great importance in the microchip industry, photovoltaics, and especially in the history of evolution, biology, and growth for humans, animals, and plants. Soils with a lot of clay and loam are very rich in silicon, as well as being the most fertile soils that can be found. A distinction is made between fine-grained silica, which can be found in heavy soils with clay and loam, and coarse-grained silica, which occurs in light and sandy soils like quartz and clay.
Biological effects of silicon compounds. Silicon dioxide and silicates play a significant role in the cycle of living things due to their unique properties. These unique features include silicon dioxide is biogenic in nature, which means that it interacts with living systems. Silicon has a great role in structure formation for bones, muscles, connective tissue, tendons, ligaments, skin, hair, nails, and vessels. Also in signal transmission, energy transformation, and formation of energy. Silicon is involved in gene expression and DNA synthesis. And it causes rejuvenation processes like tissue renewal. Colloidal silicon dioxide is just like the body fluids, blood, lymph, or synovial fluid, a colloidal liquid. From the age of 40, there is a pronounced and clear silicon deficiency. Silicon deficiency leads mainly to weak bones and joints, skin problems, wrinkled skin and reduced healing process of skin injuries, hair and nail problems, impairment of the heart and circulatory system, immune function disorders. It can also lead to a lack of flexibility and efficiency of the heart, lungs, and muscles, cause disturbances in the embryo development, embryogenesis, and generally during the growth phase, brittleness, calcification, and statics on a physical as well as mental energetic level. No silicon, no growth was the conclusion drawn by Edith Muriel Carlisle as early as 1986.
What can the regular and sufficient supply of silicon provide? The delay of biological aging, the reduction of vascular deposits or arteriosclerosis, the reduction of wrinkles of the skin, hydration. Silicon transports and binds water in the tissues, thus improving nutrient supply and detoxification. The increase of vascular wall elasticity of arteries and veins, the improvement of flexibility, elasticity, tensile strength, and dynamics of all structural tissues. Silicon dioxide, intake and bioavailability. Silicon oxygen compounds are very stable and dissolve only with difficulty in water. Silicon compounds that are usable for humans and animals are monosilicon dioxide or orthosilicic acid, which can be found in plants, cereals, herbs, or silicon dioxide products. Colloidal silicon dioxide, which is found in clinoptilolite zeolite, bentonite, and montmorillonite, or special silicon dioxide or mesoporous silicon, which dissolves extremely well in water, such as silicon pure from Trimedea. In plants such as bamboo, oats, millet, hemp, field horsetail, or nettle, silicon dioxide is mainly present as monosilica or orthosilicic acid. This form is purely soluble and therefore of only limited use to the body. Another obstacle is polymerization, which can result in the substance being unable to penetrate the intestinal membrane. Clinoptilolite zeolites, on the other hand, release colloidal silicon dioxide into the slightly acidic gastric milieu, making it bioavailable, that means usable, for our metabolism. The use of special manufacturing processes makes it possible to increase the solubility of silicon dioxide by several 100% compared to normal silicon dioxide. Comparison of normal silicon dioxide and silicium pure from Trimedea in terms of solubility in water. 100 mg of silicon dioxide are added to water. Then, 2 standardized measurements and analysis methods are used to measure the dissolved silicon in the water. The result? After approximately 3 hours, more than 80% of the silicon from Trimedea's silicon pure is dissolved in the water, while the amount from a normal silicon product is only 0.2%. Methods of measurement for the dissolution of silicon dioxide in water. These 2 different measurement methods were used with almost identical results for the determination of the amount of silicon in water: the inductively coupled plasma optical emission spectrometry and the silicon molybdenum acid spectrophotometry. In summary, the choice of the optimal silicon source as a product is crucial. The solubility and bioavailability directly influence the usability in the metabolism of the body. The energization of the silicon particles is a possible additional effect to improve the energetic informative processes in the body and body water.
Other features and effects of silicon. Due to its structure and properties, silicon can store, receive, and transmit information, called bioresonance, and emit information, bioresonance or biotransmutation. Silicon dioxide, when energized and activated, transmutate the negative and destructive information stored in the body into biocompatible, healing and natural vibration fields. Silicon acts on a material level for detox and structure formation, as well as energetically informative level, communication, energy, and signal transmission. Biological transmutation of silicon and magnesium into calcium. Energy transformation. Piezoelectric qualities convert pressure changes into bioelectricity. Energy transformation, that is, photoelectric qualities convert light and biophotons into bioelectricity. Silicon dioxide acts physically and colloid chemically. Great importance in relation to connective tissue, stabilization, water supply, structure, nutrient transport. Silicon can bind 40 times its molar weight of water. An uptake and release is required. What does biological transmutation mean? The transformation of elements into other elements in biological systems is called biological transmutation. But how is it possible that chickens that are fed a low-calcium diet still lay eggs that contain much more lime, calcium, than they get from their diet? How can young chicks be born with a stable and calcium-rich skeleton even though the hen hardly consumes any calcium? If chickens do not consume calcium but sufficient silicon and magnesium, a conversion of silicon and magnesium to calcium takes place in the metabolism. This is called transmutation.
The role of silicon versus calcium in our metabolism. Calcium stands for brittleness, calcification, and stasis. Silicon stands for flexibility, elasticity, tensile strength, and dynamics. Dosage of silicon dioxide from silicon pure. Depending on age, weight, diet, and lifestyle habits, we recommend drinking 50 to 300 milligrams daily, stirred into water. 100 milligrams correspond to one level white measuring spoon that comes with the product. Dosage recommendations. For adults with a weight of above 50 kilograms, we recommend one level large measuring spoon of 100 milligrams each up to 3 times daily. For children with a weight of 10 to 50 kilograms, we recommend 2 level small orange measuring spoons of 25 milligrams each up to 2 times daily. For infants with a weight of 2 to 10 kilograms, we recommend 2 level very small measuring spoons of 10 milligrams each up to 2 times daily. Consumption: drink the respective amount dissolved in water before or after meals during the day. Silicon pure can be used permanently. Please drink enough high-quality, pure drinking water to improve the excretion of harmful substances.
Silicon content in the body. Silicon content in plants. Dissolution of silicon dioxide in water. Other sources of silicon are clinoptilolite zeolite, colloidal silicon dioxide. Tasks: quantity supply, detox, and excretion. Extract of bamboo, nettle, and field horsetail. Tasks: quantity intake. With these extracts, larger intake quantities are necessary since the solubility and thus bioavailability is low. Silicon dioxide, silicium pur. Tasks: quantity supply, detox, detoxification, energetic cleansing. Colloidal silicon. Tasks: 100% bioavailable, low quantity supply, detox and excretion. An initiative with the Forschungsverein Gesundheit und Sport. Independent, critical and innovative.